Hey, welcome back. We're talking about the large cap stocks, and again, this is to reiterate what we spoke about last week. And the first thing I want to note that this is my YouTube page here at Ace 52 Week High. You can follow me here, and every now and then I do post what am I doing, what do I see, and I respond to a few people who are making a request. I want to show you what I noted yesterday about AFI a few days, and as well as UNG. Okay, so AFI we already talked about in the small caps, so you can refer back to that one. And I made several comments on this one. Okay, UNG. I want you to see this one over here. UNG testing $5 again, and I tweeted this yesterday. Okay, February 2nd. Actually, it was early in the morning. Unfortunately, I don't know why this doesn't have the time, but it was over 24 hours ago. Okay, so UNG is testing $5 again. Might need another split, LOL. Machines, referring to Uncle Sam, will kick in this. Will keep this baby afloat. Okay, so let me just show you what UNG did, and I noted this last week on UNG, that whenever it hits $5, machines kick in because this is an ETF and it cannot fall below $5. So this thing, sure enough, went up 7.13%. So we'll just make it even to 7%. Okay, as you can see, it hit $5. This is a double bottom. This baby is going to consolidate until you see the Bollinger Bands compress. All right, so we hit $5 again. It opened up with $5. Hit 502, and we shot up 36 cents. Okay, again. This is exactly the stuff. If you guys followed me and you guys saw that video, you would have this on your watch list, and this would be a prime opportunity. Okay, what we're gonna keep an eye on here while this thing trades sideways. I know you could go in and out of this bad boy. Again, I still uphold my promise. This thing will be around $6. Okay, I didn't say exactly when, but could be in a few weeks. Don't know because it still has to consolidate sideways to the right, and as you can tell, the on-balance volume on the left-hand side, there's more sales than purchases. Okay, so we still remain on a sideways consolidation. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I want to give you a fundamental analysis here on Amazon. Amazon, I tweeted about 3-4 months ago, maybe 4 months. Yeah, it was about maybe 4 months ago. Prior to their earnings, after I saw Netflix going down, Salesforce, CRM, all these companies are becoming overvalued. I think the only company that's is fairly valued, believe it or not, is Apple, and Apple has a lot more potential. Their PE ratio, which is price per earnings, is at a reasonable rate, about 15 times earnings. Amazon, however, is a stock that's, I'm going to pull it up so you guys get a better idea. Again, I'm going to use Market Watch. The stock is down after hours. It's at $1.81. They missed the earnings on February 1st, and the stock went down about 8-9%. They took a dive. So it went down as low as that 173. So that was the almost fairly close to the new 52-week low, but not exactly there. It was back in December. Okay, so their PE ratio is at 132 times earnings. That's absurd. I mean, for a company that does, their market cap is $81 billion. I think their fair value should be around $120 to $80. They're not making any money on the Fire, as opposed to the Apple's iPad. The iPad is making about $200 per. I think I heard numbers around between $100 to $200 per item. So there's a P&L. Amazon stating they want to sell at a discount so they could drive more traffic. To be honest with you, it's not going to work. I think it was a bad idea. They should have sold it at if the product is reasonable and it's a competitive to to the iPad. Why sell at a loss? I mean, I know it's a cost of doing business, but it's not the proper way to doing it. And you got investors. They're following the same suit as what Netflix did. So let me just show you financials. Why I said I wanted to short this thing. I've been shorting this thing since 225. The high was like 250, or 246 rather. So their revenue in 2011 was $48 billion. Okay, which is fairly good, and it's been growing from 14 to 19 to 24 to 34 to 48. So they grew an additional $14 billion of revenue, but they came up short. Okay, their gross income came up to $10 billion. So for every $4 they collect, they get to keep $1. Okay, so I mean it's 4-to-1 ratio. It's fairly nice. It's gone down a little bit. However, their expense also went up. Went up an extra $10 billion. Okay. Now let me show you the area where it doesn't make sense. Their net income out of all that. Okay. Now note this. Bear with me. Their sales revenue. Write this down. Sales revenue is $48 billion. Okay. Their gross income is $10.8 billion. Will make it even. Okay. Their net income after interest expense and paying Uncle Sam and whatnot comes out to $631 million. Are you kidding me? They lost. Look at that. They had a $1.1 billion a year before in 2010. 1.1. Now they're at 631 million. So they're actually backtracking rather than moving forward. So that's the net income that you have to take a note of. Mind you, $631 million they did in 1 year, and they're valued at an $85 billion market cap. Okay, $81 billion market cap, and PE ratio is at 132. So they gotta grow out of 30 to 50% clip a year after year, especially with net income. It's not gonna happen. This stock has got to become. It has to be better valued. So this is where I'm targeting right now. This is a short candidate. I love the company. I'm a big buyer in it. I liked it up until 250, but right now I think it's just too far ahead of itself between the Fire, which is the Apple's iPad competitor, and they're going to take a hit. Municipalities, cities, states are all taking a hit on collecting taxes, so they're going to actually go after collect internet sales tax. So Amazon's going to be a prime target in this one because they're the #1 internet sales provider in the world. Okay, so I think the fair value should be right around this area. It should be consolidating here, and then we'll reassess it. So mind you, on February 2nd, 2012, I said the stock is at 181. I think this thing is going down to 120. Okay, so please take a note of that. Next stock I want to show you, I've also made this alert about a month back, is END, Endeavor International Corporation. They're in the energy independent oil company. I had this stock around the 750 mark, or was it around the $6 mark? But I forget. It was right around that area. I have to refer back to my tweet. And you guys could also do that, a backtracker, just to verify my information. And I'm still a holder of this. I got too many stocks that I'm holding. I can't remember every single one. So this thing's still trekking upward to $11.66. All right, again, it was consolidated on this lower end. And look at the on-buy. Look at the on-balance volume. It's just a vacuum. It's going to create another one to the upside. Thinking about selling it around the 13. I haven't made my determination. I haven't provided a final target yet, but I'm just gonna keep riding the gravy train. All right, it's the bank's money. All right, the next one I also want to show you that's been that many people actually. Let's go back to one of my stocks, Love, and I made a Southwestern Airlines. This is one of the companies that I bought options in for January. Made a killing in that thing. All right, and I also hold the February options, which expires next week on the 17th. Oh, excuse me, in 2 weeks, the 17th. Okay, that's the third Friday of every month. I had this baby around the 850 range, and once we broke that resistance at the $9, it's been all gravy to the upside. It hasn't been a smooth transition to the upside, but it's pretty good. It's got a lot more upside around to the $10 range. Okay, so we're at 975. I think it'll be around 1020 to 1040. All right, let's go on to the next one. BVSN. There's a lot of people. This stock has no. It's not optionable. This baby went up 400%. There's a newsletter out there that announced this. I think you guys should follow it. I don't recall, but it's got plenty upside. I was trying to get it down to the gap right here around the $18. It never hit, and then it formed a double inverted hammer, and that signaled a buy. Unfortunately, I slacked on this one. I did not get it, and this thing's just been out of my reach. It's so volatile. If you're a non-experienced trader, I would not touch it. But if you are, this is a great opportunity for scalping. Okay, so this is 1 month, still to the upside. We still have a lot of buying momentum. Shorts are just keep getting squeezed, and they're getting murdered on this one, so keep an eye on this one. It's a very short, small float. Next one I want to show you guys is the speculative plays. I have a few more, 3 more. Okay, RENN. RENN is the Chinese Facebook, and you know they have over 1 billion residents there. Facebook is not available in China, nor is Google, so it's pretty much restricted there, and they're utilizing their own. So it's called RENN. It's an IT. It's a Facebook of China. It's very volatile, but it's very well traded. I have 24 million. There's a lot of buying volume, live buying pressure. I can't really tell what the resistance is on this one. It's already popped right here. We'll probably be around back at the $7 level. And then our recess has just been, look at this volume increase right here. So this is a great opportunity for scalp, and for you holders, I would definitely recommend putting some money in here to gain a few percentage here and there. I think we'll get a little bit more than a few percentage. This is an opportunity. It's one of ACE's golden stocks. Definitely keep this in your portfolio for the time being. I'm not a big strong fan of RENN, but right now, since the announcement of Facebook, why not? Everything's hot. Facebook is going to be the big deal. It's going to be the next Google, and all these social network companies, stocks are taking advantage, are really finding a bit larger exposure to this. So this is an opportunity right here. All right, again, RENN, RENN. All right, next stock I'm going to show you. Yes, Rosetta Stone, RST. Again, look at this beauty. Consolidation, squeeze. I've been looking at this for a while, and yesterday I didn't pull the trigger, so I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. It's been sitting on the 100-day moving average at $8.40. I'm looking to the upside around the $10 range. This is another great opportunity for you guys who are long-term holders. This is not so much of a swing trade because it's fairly light. It only does about 100K in volume. I expect this volume to increase. On bounce volume, pretty weak. I mean, it's pretty much widespread, but we need to fill up this area. There's a lot more sales than purchases here, so please note that. And it's also, you can see that it has to fill up that gap, so it's going to be an area of difficulty. All right, so it's filling up to the upside. It's another great opportunity. And lastly, another tech company that pretty much brought Eastman Kodak's to this demise. Oh, I got one more before this, which is SFLY, SFLY. SFLY. All right, this is very similar to the other stocks, and you can see this is my style of trading. Whenever we get crossovers, price action above any moving averages, that's when you get machines kicking in and provides opportunities. As you can see, there's a 50-day moving average. You have your Bollinger Band squeezing down to the downsides, and it's gonna get tight, and then you get your first pop. You're gonna have another pop in here. It's a $27.16. It's a more expensive price than what we're often, which we're familiar to. But this stock has a lot more upside potential to around the $33 range. We'll definitely keep this in your portfolio, especially your long-term hold traders. This is about 4 million in volume today, but on average it does about 2 million. Okay, and lastly, which is a very speculative play, is a coal mining company. I have not initiated a buy order, but it is on my watch list. As you can see, the Bollinger Band was expanding here, and it's condensing and slowly squeezing down there. You're gonna see this baby pop someday. The other stock that's very similar to this one, I can't remember this one, but it popped today, and it went up about 8-9%. I expect this one to follow suit. We haven't got that. Today was up 9%, fairly strong. Again, it's still sloping down to the downside. I'm waiting for levels to be around the $7-8 range. Yeah, the high. If we pass over the 708 range, 750 range, then I'll take that into consideration, and I'll play it to the upswing. This is a very volatile stock, and again, I don't recommend it for newbies, but for your swing traders, this is a great opportunity. Not much volume. Does an average about 4 million, 3 million. Today did about 5.2. Your swing traders, put this on your radar. This is a wild ride. There's a potential to make some big rewards on this one. All right. Again, it's one of ACE's stocks. I want to thank you guys. Continue to visit the site. Keep coming back. Keep providing your feedback. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to analyze any stocks, I'll send you some charts. I'll send you through via email. You can reach me at Ace52 Week High and either social network via Twitter, StockTwits, Google Plus, Facebook, or wow, am I missing one more? Google, Twitter, StockTwits, and YouTube. How can I forget that? We're talking from YouTube as well, right? All right. I want to thank everybody. You guys have a great weekend, and go New York Giants. We expect the Big G men to take home the Super Bowl back again. It's going to be a rematch of the 2007, and this is our man right here, Manning. He's going to hold the number 2. All right. Good luck. Enjoy your Super Bowl weekend.